Well, here we are again. This is a weird one. I've actually been asked to do this game out of a request from a guy, BonePizza. So, BonePizza, if you're watching, this is for you. So, this is Blue Dream. It's, from what I can tell, a fan-made shooter for the PC. So, I decided to pick it up, download it, give it a try. So, it's pretty heavily influenced off of the Toho series. So, here we go, starting it off on stage 1 normal. Music is nice enough, but there's a whole lot of weird gimmicks I don't quite understand yet. First off, there's this weird thing called the rate system. Basically, I've set it so whenever I push a certain button, that rate thing changes. And you see it went up to 4 there, now it's 5. I'm not sure why keeping it low is a bad thing. But anyway, again, it takes a lot of influence from the Toho series. So you got your random enemies, your bosses. But a nice effect is you have a whole bunch of different shot types which you can switch between on the go. So right now I'm just using heavy laser thing because it hits for the most damage. Auto collect's a lot easier. You just have to stop firing. It's like Remu B in Subterranean Animism. And generally stage 1 kind of quiet. So yeah, stage is quite short and we get our first boss. My ingenious katakana tells me her name is Lily. Besides it also saying it there, but shut up. So yeah, first card is a bit meh. And I get 5 dreams. This whole rate thing is also kind of interesting. Certain cards will get you more dream points than others. I mean, this one's a ×2, so it'll get me double whatever my rate is. So there, I got 10 dreams just for beating that card. This is another 1 time, so it's only 5. Again, I have no idea why you'd want to keep it low. It doesn't seem to do much. This is a pretty cool card. You also note on the right that every attack in this one has its own name. So this is our last card, Forest Rain. It's reminds me awfully of Emerald Megalith, but a lot easier. But this is stage 1, so that's probably to be expected. So that was stage 1, and well, it was surprisingly easy. So you do that, and you get to extend mode. This is where the dreams come into play. Basically, for each dream you have, you can power up a certain one of your shot types. So I'm going to put what I can into those 3, because Flare Lasers are the one with best damage. Wide Blast just hits everything. Hawk Shot's pretty decent with homing, and I have no idea what the hell Blue Circle does. So, stage 2. Enemies are shooting a little more. From what I've read, there is a color linking system in this game, like Ikaruga. But I just have not had the patience to try and figure it out. It probably is just a matter of hit the red enemies, hit the blue enemies, hit the yellow enemies. But I've never been very good at playing for score. Mainly because I suck, so I'm having enough trouble actually just playing the game itself. So yeah, mid-boss, giant spider. Not really that much of a threat. God, frame rate. I don't know. A lot of this feels a bit too laid back. There's no sense of urgency or anything. It's just not the kind of music I would play when I'm trying to kill like hundreds of innocent woodline inhabitants. I'm in here massacring a forest, basically. And we're playing the nice, subtle, calm music. Okay. Another boss. Philond. I'm not sure where they're getting the influence for her attacks from. It just looks familiar, but I couldn't tell you where from. So next, Heavy Rain. This is just kind of, well, tap and you win, because she just follows you. And with White Flare Laser on, it just does so much damage, it's barely worth it. Flooded River is weird. Ah, fuck. I probably really shouldn't have been standing there, but I was trying to kind of wait for her to show up, because that card was really weird. So anyway, in terms of lives, again, the game is kind of weird. I mean, I didn't technically lose a life for that. I think what it is all of your shot types have their own amount of lives. It's kind of like, I mean, you can see it with the enemies. They each have all their spell cards, and when the spell card runs out, they lose a life. When they run out of lives, they lose. It's possible I'm working on the same premise. Which is why I can't use unlimited power. It's my last weapon, and I can't use it until I've died on everything else. So yeah, first 2 stages gone. Still not quite sure how everything's working. Hopefully it'll figure itself out in time. So yeah, gonna just take a break. Maybe move on to stage 3 in a minute.